Hey guys, my Discord server is finally public, so if you'd like to join, click the link in the description, and make sure to read the rules. Hey guys, Zero here again with another edition of Thoughts On, the show where I talk about media I've consumed recently, and today we're going to talk about the new My Hero Academia movie, Heroes Rising. I saw it a couple of days ago, and it was, long and short, it was fantastic. I'm going to try to keep this review as spoiler-free as possible, because I do eventually plan on doing a podcast episode going over extended thoughts of this film, most likely with my pal Canadian Jutsu. So, if you want me to get into spoiler territory, don't worry, that's coming eventually and in great detail. So, My Hero Academia, Heroes Rising. First and foremost, I should state that it had been stated that this takes place after the current season that's airing right now. Season 4, I believe we're on. Yeah, Season 4. So there is some things that get hinted at the middle of this season, which is what we're in right now. But a lot of this stuff doesn't become prevalent until after, and some stuff until way later, because there's some character dynamics that have been fleshed out in the manga now, but aren't fully fleshed out in the anime yet. So just keep that in mind when going into this. Don't feel like you have to be caught up on the anime, because unless you're caught up on the manga, you're going to be behind. So it's one of those things where, or not caught up, but very close to being caught up. So it's not going to matter that you haven't seen this. I've heard a lot of people say, well, I don't want to go see it because I'm not caught up with the anime. You're not caught up anyways, so don't worry about it. The main thing I want to talk about is, and this is not a spoiler, but every single hero in Class 1A gets to shine in this film. Everybody gets time to shine. They get to show off their skills. Some abilities we haven't seen before yet in the anime get shown off here as well, from a few characters, which I'm sure will be explained during the season. I'm not a manga reader, but I know of things that happen later on, if that makes any sense. So I know of some stuff that's going to happen, but like I don't read the manga chapter to chapter. But yeah, there's going to be some stuff that's going to be explained later in the anime. So again, don't feel bad about that. This movie's interesting because this is the heroes put in essentially a situation where the students, it's just them. They're basically on an island that only has like 1,000 people. And they're the hero agency for this island. That's what they're doing. It's kind of like a special assignment thing they're doing. So, the villain in this as well is one of the things that's kind of a miss for me, because I like the villain, but I also like the villain's also kind of like generic, like we've had before in My Hero Academia. If you're familiar with the series, you're familiar with the type of villain that we have, and I think it's a neat idea, but it's just been done to death already. So that's the only weak point I think of this movie. Everything else is great. We get great dynamics with all the characters, especially between Deku and Bakugo, because this is supposed to take place around when their relationship kind of changes. So yeah, like, don't worry, Bakugo's still Explosion Yelly Boy that we all love, but he's different. He's matured. So that's something you can go into with this film. I also I really like how, like I said, how every character gets their due. Every character gets it. One or two characters don't really do much, but they're also, those characters were written that way, so you probably know which ones I'm talking about. I'm thinking off the top of your head, like, for example, Invisible Girl, she doesn't do much, unfortunately. She can't really do much in this situation. So it's one of those things where everybody gets screen time, and there's a lot of really cool fights. This movie's full of action too. Like, there's tons of action in it, which I thought was crazy and is awesome, but it doesn't overstay its welcome. And I mean, it's really good for fleshing out everybody, for giving them something. Like, sure, there's going to be some focal point characters who get more who get more screen time than the others. Like, it's going to happen, but everybody gets a shot. Everybody has a chance to shine. And I mean everybody, even characters I don't like Mineta, who I don't really care for his character. I think he's funny, but I think he's kind of a dumb character. He even gets a chance to shine, and it's fantastic. So, there's not much more I want to say without spoiling the movie. The ending is, the climax of the film is fucking amazing. The entire movie is awesome, but the last, part of it, the last third is probably the best part, and it's so good. I want to talk about it, but I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it, because this movie has just come out. I'm looking at the thing here. The release date was February 26th in Canada, and that's the day I went to go see it. So, it hasn't even been out a week by the time when I'm filming this video. So I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet. But go see this movie if you have any interest in My Hero Academia. I don't care if you're not caught up with the anime. I don't care if whatever. It's going to it's going to show you some stuff, but it doesn't really spoil it and tell you how it works. So the series will do that. Just go see this movie. We need to support these kind of movies, because then we get to see more of them in theaters for longer, because anime movies only show up in theaters for a few days and that's it. After that, they're gone, unless you live in a major city, in which case they still only stay for a few days. I'd like to start seeing anime movies stay in theaters longer so that more people can enjoy them, instead of it just being a niche thing. Because this movie, I'm going to regret saying this, because I know that we're just at the start of the year, but this is probably one of the best movies of the year already. It's good. I know I've only seen Sonic and this so far, but man, this movie is so good. And I didn't know how it could get better, because the previous movie, Two Heroes, I really, really enjoyed. Now that I've let it sit, I recognize its problems, and maybe I don't rank it as high as I once did, but I still think it's a great movie. But this is, oh my God, this is the quintessential movie for My Hero Academia, and I don't know how they're going to go further than this. With the next film, who knows? Maybe there'll be a time skip or something eventually. That would be cool, but this is really, it's probably one of the best anime movies I've ever seen. And I mean, I know I just said that when I did my premiere video last year, but this is really, really good. In terms of shonen anime movies, this one's really, really good. In any case, I'm going to stop gushing and finish this video. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions for anime or movies or whatever for me to check out, leave a comment down below. Appreciate it. If you like this video, give it a like, maybe share it around, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to get notifications. Follow me on my social medias, facebook.com/ZeroMaster fan page, at ZeroMaster on Twitter. If you want to get early access to these videos, behind the scenes extras, and so much more, patreon.com/ZeroMaster is a great way to do so. And I stream 3 times a week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/ZeroMaster. Thanks for watching this video, and go see the movie, Plus Ultra.